Thank you for having me here this morning, Mwihaki. Just want to hear from you. What does leadership really mean in your context? And how is it translated to your journey in your career to where you are today?
For me, leadership, and it has always been, has been leading with heart. And it's human leadership. What that means for me is I really take time to understand my people. I really take time to connect with them on a personal level. And I really take time to leave them better off than where I found them. That's for me is the essence of leadership. If nothing else, for every role that I've held in leadership, ever since I started leading teams, maybe around 2010, 2011, it's just to ensure that I take each and every person in my team further than where I found them. Be that through a promotion, be that through a recognition, be it through a lateral move that stretches them into doing something they weren't doing before, be it even an exit into another organization, but in a bigger role. That for me is what Leadership Mass is about. It's taking every single person I work with further than where I found them.
So now we can see the passion behind you, the person, because even as we came knocking the door to say, hey, Absa, you have been a partner with us for so many years, 7 years, to be precise, and you still said yes. What does it really mean for you to be working with us and saying that you're partnering with us in the first inaugural Africa Highroad Leadership Conference that will be taking place in November?
It's been 7 years. I've only been here under a year. But really, it's that spirit that from just hearing about it, and when you first told me about the journey that you've been on with Absa, then there was no way we're going to say no at this moment. It's about how do we continue this partnership that we've built over the last 7 years. And also, how do we bring these tenets of leadership alive, and present every day, not just in Absa, but for our customers, right? For our employees as well, because each and every person is doing a leadership role wherever they are. And I keep saying leadership is not about the title. In every role, every employee is a leader in their own right? They come into work, they take certain decisions, they make things happen for our customers. And for them, then that's why we are doing this. And for our customers, is for them to be able to be exposed and to learn from thought leaders, across the public and private sector, to be empowered on how to make better decisions for their businesses, on how to lead their own teams, on how to venture out into the continent or even beyond the continent. So that really is why we are doing this. And it's because at Absa, our brand promise is your story matters. And so we really, really always look for opportunities to ensure that we show that every person's story matters, that we give them opportunities to build their story, to strengthen their journey, and to just be the best version of themselves. So that's why we did it, Mercy. And that's why we continue to partner with you, because you're onto a good thing. You're helping change lives in Kenya and beyond. And Absa wants to be connected to that.
Something profound you have mentioned, which some people may not outrightly see. The leadership conversation is easy when it starts with yourself. Then you go to your employees, because you need leaders within the organization. The uniqueness of the Absa view is with customers, because as a financial institution, you're about lending money. So why would you be so concerned of bringing a leadership conversation to your clients?
Because, Mercy, we need to ensure that these businesses are sustainable. It's about sustainable growth. Even as we lend money, we just don't lend money for the sake of lending money. We want to lend money to businesses that are sustainable. So leadership in those businesses is a big part of ensuring businesses are sustainable. And you and I, Mercy, would know that there are hundreds of businesses that maybe because leadership and governance wasn't properly articulated within the businesses are not there today. Yet we have businesses that are 50 years old, 100 years old in this country because they took the leadership and governance conversation seriously. So whereas we know some even of our customers are what we call SMEs or single business owners, we are challenging them to think about sustainable businesses. What happens if you're not in that business? How do you grow and equip people in your business that you can also be able to take a break? Right? And so not there just doesn't mean like if you're no longer here, but even if you want to step away for a month and a half, or 2 months, have you equipped the people in your business to be able to take the proper decisions for your business, or is everything laying on your shoulders? Are you modeling and growing people who can approach the business with the same mindset as you're approaching it with? So that's why we are doing this for our customers as well, because we want them to have sustainable businesses and businesses that can scale into the future.
Yeah. Thank you. Very profound indeed. So now we want to speak to the people who are still deciding whether they need to make this investment to be in the room, to be present on November 20th. What message do you have for them?
It's a non-decision for me. Please don't grapple or struggle with that decision. Why? First of all, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Having John Maxwell here in Kenya is a big thing, Mercy, that you guys have pulled off, And so this is your one chance to see him live and to see him in person, not on a screen, to see him in person, listen to him, get all these leadership nuggets, and also network. There'll be hundreds of other people in that room, some big thought leaders across the private and public sectors. You never know. It might just be your serendipity moment to have a chance to speak with one of those leaders. There will be other people in the room for you to network with. So that's where your next opportunity, your next idea, your next piece of the journey might come from. So don't miss a bit. Please book a ticket for this particular conference. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We don't know the next time we'll have John Maxwell in Kenya, so take advantage of it.
Yeah. Thank you. And we just want to say a big thank you to APSA for saying yes, and also to our other partners. Because they have said yes, our ticket pricing is heavily, and I reiterate, heavily subsidized. And so please take advantage and be in the room. And what is the date, Mwihaki?
November 20th. See you at the Africa Highroad Leadership Conference.